Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? Hey, I hope Floyd's there. I got some mail from my friend Floyd, and I got Regis Drouin. Regis, he may be on the French channel. Sent me an awesome letter, as always. Contributed to the channel also, so I'm going to have to thank him when I see him. And that was very nice of him. Floyd Stats, send me some kazoos. Craig, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. Pleasure to meet you. There we go. Another one bites dust. Theta, how's it going? I just arrived in the stream and I had to block someone. Yo, Bruce, Stephen A. Thanks, Theta. Yo to you. Yo to ya. Andrew L's in the house. Hey, yo, surprise. Thumb up. Thank you. Don't be surprised. Give a thumbs up. Nice to see you all. Video's ready. Next video's ready the minute I'm done here. No excuses, and it won't be long. I assume an hour, maximum an hour and a half to be able to get it up. The sun, back analyzing the double lunar wave that I got. If some of you have not seen the lunar wave yet. The Bubba News, howdy to you. Thanks, guys and gals. Via theory about the chemtrails are really for, I wonder, or what they really do. Yeah. It's a UFO highway, right? The chemtrails are possibly the highway for the UFOs and lights here on Earth to get around inside of a technology possibly that's not very well known to regular public, but I'm pretty sure a theory probably well enough known to the military, as they used to do this back in the day. I don't know if some of you know what I mean. The jets, radar also to detect. During the war, they were flying, making grid lines all over the sky, and whatever the reason, the radar was able to detect, because of those clouds, certain planes. Of course, there's many terms and theories, and not just theory. It's a real thing that I'm talking about. Grafted Branch Homestead, hello to you. Yes, you are on time. I was late 10 minutes myself. Welcome. Thanks a lot. Hello to you. Remember to switch to live chat, everyone, so you can see all the comments. That's absolutely right. YouTube doesn't want you to see. That's important to say, actually. That's true, man. Yeah, you're right about that. Tony Brooks, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. Abandon, hello to you. Thanks a lot. Brian B. How's it going, Brian B? It is finally Friday. Today, everybody be watching, absolutely watching outside for fireballs tonight. Last night, I got a meteor come down. It was apocalyptic. I mean, just flying sideways like a plane, and then it was skipping up and down. I say skipping because it was going up and down. Big asteroid or big ass meteor, and then debris beside it, probably a piece that either fell off of it or another one arrived. It was so fast. It lasted in the sky 12 to 13, maybe even 14 seconds at least, maybe even 15. It was long. I had time to see it streak across the sky. But here's the thing, usually when a meteor comes into Earth's atmosphere, burns up, if it's small enough, it burns up and then it fizzes out. That object didn't fizz out. I saw it keep going on its path right over the bloody trees. That would have smacked into a small flying aircraft for sure. Dennis the Menace. Thanks, bro. Thanks a lot, man. Miss you too, brother. I've worked 21 days in a row working this weekend as well. Best wishes. Man, I thank you for the support, Dennis. I hope, don't overwork yourself, man. Take yourself some, take a day off and not have any money, right? I get it. But I appreciate the support, man. And wow, bro. You stuck somewhere in the woods? I hope not. Hope you got bathrooms. Hope you got, And as always, I thank you for the ongoing support, Dennis, that you give to the channel. Lots going on, man. You'll see in a week there'll be a lot of different here again. More stuff coming up. Brian B. Again, thank you very much. Donnie C. How are you doing? Good, thanks. Thanks, Bubba News. Hey, alias. Hello to you. Nice to see you. Thanks for the comments and everything, my friend. Been reading some nice comments, guys. You guys and gals are really supportive to the channel. Awesome. If ever we see Regis Drouin here, let me know. Regis. I want to thank Regis. Burns in the house. Good to see you too, man. How's it going, Zombie? Gregory Brennan. I'm going to be outside tonight, y'all. Outside. I'm hoping. That's what I want tonight. I want relaxation. When I'm working, I'm relaxing. I'll be outside filming the sky, and we're going to catch something incredible. It's going to blow the hell out of our minds. Something we can't really explain. We need something really incredible in the sky to occur, right? Happens every bloody night here, actually. And that's what's going to happen again tonight, I'm pretty sure. Chloroform's good. How are you doing? Hello to you. Thanks. Thanks as always, man. Alfred. Hey, Alfred. Thanks, man. Thanks, guys. All the amazing commenters and supporters. San C, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. We got Matt Smedley. Nice to see you, brother. Richard Elmore. Hope I'm getting these all. Christopher Rollins. How's it going? Hello out there, Earthlings and others. Hey, Bruce, did you get that that meteor on video? Oh, the meteor. No, man. I shouldn't have maybe even mentioned it, eh? I should have mentioned, in the post, I didn't get it. No, it was a visual capture, man. Hang on. No, I filmed for 6 hours yesterday. I still have to look at the footage. And it's always very silly because I'm excited. I have 6 hours of footage and I don't even know if I have anything. And I'm always excited before looking. I always see something pop up. I missed it, man. And the worst of it, I'm not going to hide it. The camera was literally in front of me. All I had to do was turn it on. And after 4 or 5 seconds, Zombie, as it was going by, I said, damn, I missed it. But then it continued 6, 7. Oh, then, okay, 8 seconds. I turn on the camera. 10, 11, 12, 13 fizzes out. Didn't fizz out, went over the trees and sort of went down. Could have fizzed out. The camera went on. And then I just started looking around with the camera and I didn't get anything. Well, I didn't get that. I'm pretty sure I got some stuff maybe yesterday. Hello again, Gregory. I don't know if I said hello. Yes, I did say hi, actually. But yeah, I really regret not having caught that. That was not normal. It looks just like, bro, the meteor that I caught recently, the one that came into the atmosphere. I was able to get, looks like sort of like a salami or an egg going by. It looks a lot like that, except it didn't fizz out, and it wasn't going downwards. It was going straight across the sky, and once in a while, often it would skip, and it would just go you up and down, you up and down, but always straight. Then that other light beside it, that was creepy as friggin' hell. It could be a UFO, definitely. Also, very exciting, very, very exciting, guys and gals. I got a whole bunch to tell you. Super bright, long-lasting, unusual, and huge lightning storms. Jeez, I forgot to talk about that. That's exactly what I caught yesterday. Probably the same thing. Super bright, long-lasting, unusual, and huge lightning storms here in New Mexico lately. Really cool, though. Crafted Branch Homestead. Thanks very much for sharing that. I'm going to talk about something that I caught. It's the same thing yesterday. No clouds in the sky whatsoever. The sun just went down. The minute the sun went down, there was this, I'm not sure which cloud it was. It was cumulus, or I'm not sure. It was the puffy ones. Very, very mashed potato clouds, mashed potato-y, big ass clouds. But inside that cloud, red lightning. And at the end of the cloud, like a funnel, sort of like a sideways tornado sort of thing going. I saw that for the first time yesterday. and very, very, very active. No sound, no sound of any thunder, just that incredible lightning. Now, there was a phenomena. Sorry for the lawnmower. If it's bothering you all, you can tell me. You can close the window. Actually, hold on. I will close the window for you. Why did it close the window? Big cloud, a lot of lights in it, red flashing lights in it, and it didn't last very long. I'd say, well, it lasted long enough, but I'd say it lasted about 10, maybe 7 to 10 minutes. And listen, that's what I was saying. In Montreal, they're talking about a phenomena, and it looks exactly. It sounds a lot about what you're talking about. Maybe not, but what I saw. And they're saying that it's a phenomena caused by the sun. So there was and plasma related. So whatever the reason was yesterday, it was a French term that they were saying yesterday. I think it's even a family member that spoke to me about it. But very, very, very interesting. Absolutely incredible. Hi, Colleen. Colleen Coplin. Hello. I'm good. Thank you very much. Nice to see you. We have Paulo. Hello, Paulo. How's it going, man? Mr. Ralph Winter from London. London's in the house. Thanks, Ralph. Thanks for the comments too, man, and everything, eh? Thanks for the awesome support, you guys and gals. We have Jay Rocco in the house. Lots of footage coming up, guys. Lots of footage. Lots that I haven't even seen yet. Thanks, Jay. How's it going, Susan? Susan Goodell. Hello and happy Friday. Thank you very much for wishing us all a happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too, Susan. And thanks for watching the channel. Those of you just arriving, if you take time to subscribe, it really helps a lot. But of course, there's nothing necessary. There's no obligation for anyone to subscribe. It's not like I'm going to check in my subscribers. I haven't thought of that, actually. Not like I'm going in my subscribers to try to find out who subs. You don't have to sub to support the channel. It just helps the creators. So I throw it out there. It's a sort of just throwing it out there. The Divine Sorcerer, thank you so much, man. Thanks for all you expose and show in learning astrology. My pleasure. I find your channel informative, my friend. The Divine Sorcerer, it really means a lot. Next member video is going to be out of this world. I do want to start getting more up because now that I'm doing sun videos, I'm probably going to plaster a lot of them there. There's a couple that I'm going to show here anyways, but you know, by filming every day the sun is what I want to do. I was going to start counting the flares and stuff, but of course it's already registered and documented, so I'm not going to do that. Thanks again, the Divine Sorcerer. But what I am going to do is I'm going to show you when really cool things happening, like the new sun region, guys and gals. I'm learning myself about the sun, you know it. Been a couple of years. When I show the sun, a lot of people tell me, why are you talking about the radio flux? They test me, right? They want to see how smart I am. If the guy shows the sun, well, he must know everything. And I don't. I'm no genius, because if I was a genius, I was going to say I'd be the president, but actually smart people don't become president because they're smart. They know what crap is going to go on there. But I caught some amazing sunspots, new region on the sun, which they're calling the Genesis sunspot. You guys and gals can look it up. Day 3 was yesterday, so day 4 today. I expect a lot of activity on the sun. It should be absolutely incredible. I feel that the spots are going to be a lot larger than yesterday. I hope they are, actually. It's not very good. I can't wait for the end of the world because I got some good videos up, right? But in reality, it's interesting. Somebody asked me if I was afraid of the end of the world. I said, listen, I tell you what, they asked me what was going to happen in the end. I said, I'll tell you what's going to happen. It's going to be beautiful. There's going to be a lot of beautiful phenomena and things in the sky that we don't understand that are going to happen. Even if a meteor was coming to hit Earth, would probably be beautiful till it got here, right? You can only imagine. Thanks again, you guys. And Dennis, too. Thanks, Dennis. Thanks, everyone. Thanks again for being here, Craig. So, they sprayed chemicals. Yeah, the chemical with create a cloud-like substance. Yep. and it's done by NASA. So what if NASA is spraying a substance used by alien spacecraft that attract the substance to its hull alien tech? Jeez. Dude, do you work for them? Honestly, yeah, I like that one. Really like that one, actually. And geez, I don't know where you're hearing them. I think you're whipping them up. I think more or less what happened with you is that you understood something, and now you don't have to look up things, and you can sort of understand it. I really like that one. I like leaning on the theories. Is there anything more exciting than talking about theories? Honestly, about aliens and UFOs, and you, even if you hear someone say something that you totally disagree with, it's debatable. You want to join in? Well, do so. But the chemicals, like I said, if it's a highway, if it's something that they're doing, or maybe like you said, it's done by NASA. So what if NASA is spraying a substance used by alien spacecraft and attract the substance to its hull? When you think of it, I'll tell you what. Um, we know we know that there are aliens. I believe there are, and we know that there are human craft, alien craft. I believe, and then secret project craft, and then you have the light phenomena, and what the understanding from what I'm getting, and from all of you, obviously, is since you've heard the same as me, the Pentagon is basically not wanting to categorize the UFOs. One, it gives them some time; they can buy some time, but it remains very, very interesting. Good news, Garpan Ufology had invited me. It was an honor for me, first of all, to sit on a panel with well-educated people, doctors, philosophers, and authentic, real professional ufologists that have ufology courses, university degrees, etc. It was just a mistake that my video did not go by, and I would say not even a mistake, and not even a technical issue. It was a matter of time. So there was not enough time for my video to be seen, unfortunately, on Garpan Garpan USA, on Garpan Ufology. If you guys don't know Garpan Ufology, please do check him out. This guy's 39 years old, Jan Vedne. Um, you and I, for my channel, anyways, in general, we all have the goal as to wanting my channel to get out to higher platforms, to get known, right? It's not even really about vetting. It's more about just getting known and being seen. The way my work will be presented on Garpan Ufology, along with the other ufologists, will be quite simply the truth, is that I'm a person that finished high school. I didn't go to university or college. Yes, I have some courses that I took. I didn't even mention it because it's in transportation. Heavy machinery, trucks, the whole kit and caboodle. But it doesn't have anything to do with ufology because I didn't take any courses to drive a spacecraft. But it's important to say and to know that Garpan Ufology, he came and got me at the last minute to go sit on the panel with everyone. So when my video didn't go by, as much as I was disappointed, I knew it wasn't him that had taken me off. I thought maybe, I talked to him the day before yesterday. I said, maybe it's the Pentagon. I started thinking that didn't want him to show it. And I thought maybe Garpan would have gotten in trouble, but no, it had nothing to do with that. So, yeah, just keep your eyes open and I'll keep you posted. That's all I'm going to say. And good things are coming. So, again, a special shout out to Garpan Ufology. You're in the region of Quebec, or you're not, or whether you are or not, he connects with American ufologists in France. There was they were live in Buenos Aires also. So since I will be on the international level at the conference, finally, my research will be seen in English, French, and Spanish. So I'm going to get a chance to meet other ufologists. And here's the thing. There's going to be a lot of skepticism probably in some of my work. And I'm very curious to see what other ufologists are going to say, actually. Thanks, guys. There he is. Hey, Floyd Stats. Thank you so much, man. I got him, man. He sends me. Floyd, he's always spoiling me. And I thought that was pretty cool. So, with his family on a family outing the other day, he went by in his area. Anyways, I don't know. Can I say where you are? Anyways, it's the original kazoo factory. So he went to the kazoo factory and he went and got me the kazoo, a bunch of kazoos that he sent me, which I'm gonna have fun. Why? Because my alien's called kazoo. Anyways, of course. I love you, Floyd, and the stats, of course, for everything you guys do. So I promise you, every time I talk about trolls or something, I'll be able to use the kazoo. Anyway, we'll have some fun with that. Thanks a lot, Floyd. We need fun, man. I need fun in my life because, I mean, life just sucks right now, all right? For everyone, right? Life always sucks for everyone. No? The man can't stop this change. Any one person can change anything in the entire universe. I believe it. If one person is smart enough, he could change the world views. He could have 8 billion people following him and listening to what he's saying. Ed's World, thank you so much. Whoops. Well, that's the first time I see a contribution disappeared. Bruce, that's strange. After I sent you that message yesterday, comment 5628. Yeah, that's true, Ralph. Well, Ralph, the strange incidents always. How come the contributions are disappearing? Ed's World, I'm going to thank you, brother. Even though I don't see it, I saw you gave me a contribution. I love you for it, my man. It'll probably show up in a bit. I don't know why it's disappearing. I mean, on top, I don't know. It's a little odd. Coincidences, Ralph. I don't know if they're coincidence. I tend to think that these are real things that are happening with energy. When I speak of something with someone and it's intense, the stats are here. Hello. Thank you, guys and gals. Happy Friday to you guys, too. I think when something happens in energy and people wish something, things can occur. Things can occur similar to what they're wishing for, but not necessarily okay, right? CR, who's your daddy? Am I your daddy? No, I got a good kid. What a silly world. Knowledge 2020. How is it going? Keith Brown's in the house. Have a great lunch, my man. Oi, sir. Gregory. Hit that thumbs up, Donnie. Thanks, man. Can't thank you enough. We have pink dudes in the house. J Rocco, do they have a hulked out emoji? Aha. They should, actually. I don't think they do. I don't think they have that one yet. Dana Shiver's in the house. I smell popcorn. Hello, my beautiful friend. How's it going? Dennis Robinson joining in from Arizona. Thanks a lot, Dennis. Lots of videos coming up, guys. Next video is ready right after this, before the live stream, way before you're going to see the video. Thanks again, Dana Shiver, for all the help you give the channel, my dear friend, and all that you do. It's my son. All right, guys, there's my son. Go and attack him. CR, it's my son. Attack him, everybody. My son's getting old now, my friends. Remember all of you how you harassed him when he was younger? He's going to kick your asses soon. Oh, you see? Somebody already got rid of you, CR. My son's at work. He's not sitting on his computer at home. William. Thanks, Bruce. Keep the vids coming. Thank you, man, so much. I love you guys. Regards from Denmark. Love you guys in Denmark. Thank you so much. Thanks, William. I appreciate it. Yes, the videos will keep coming. And hey, that guy that mentioned, thanks again, Dennis. The guy that mentioned that there was in New Mexico, the weird light phenomena. I'll get the infrared footage. It's true. It's an infrared of that cloud that was by itself in the sky, ginormous cloud with all that red lightning in it. It just dissipated and disappeared. It was a little very, very, very odd, actually. Let me scroll down here. Hey, Manuel Forgette. Bonjour de là, je viens vous dire bonjour et surtout cliquez le pouce bleu pour notre ami Bruce. Bise à vous de la Belgique. Manuel Forgette, merci beaucoup, mon ami. C'est très apprécié. Vidéo en français, dans une coupe d'heure. Coupe d'heure. Et je te remercie de passer ici, Manuel. Tony Brooks, as always, thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man. How's it going, Miss Yale? Darren S. Thanks, guys. Darren, thanks for the comments, bro. Thanks, everybody. We have Yoga with Denise is here. Who else is here? Thundermind. Up in here. How's it going, Thundermind? Hey, Bruce, what is your take on those Earth-sized sunspots? Thanks for asking. L2HFT. Well, first, they are massive, like really massive. So you have two planet-sized spots on each side. And in the center, all these lines. I'll be honest with you. When I look at that, sometimes I wonder if it's not something on the sun, and as compared to just actually a sunspot, you know. The lines, I believe that they're going to get worse. First of all, I believe that there's going to be more and more new regions that are going to occur, and the lines are maybe going to travel. The magnetic lines, the magnetic field lines that are being created. It's a guess, but I think they're going to become elongated. So maybe today or in a couple of days, we could see maybe a whole quarter of the sun that has a long field line, or all these field lines occurring. Next video, I talk about a whole bunch of things, guys and gals. The blinkers on the sun. I talk about the photosphere on the sun. Convection areas. The blinkers are convected areas of, listen, we're talking the sunspots, the deep holes and the alignments of the magnetic lines. We're talking about holes of 65,000 feet deep inside the sun, in the layer, inside of the, I mean, you could see inside of the sun's soul, literally. So they say. That would be pretty big. The size of AR 2860, there's also 2859 over top. They give them numbers, right? Because there's so many every year. And again, a sunspot occurs either in a new region or it occurs in an older region and come out so many times during the year. And that's obviously what, way before me, NASA and everyone's been documenting those that are on the sun and doing everything. Dennis, thanks so much, my brother. I've missed the last 4 live feeds. It makes me sick. I will always be here in spirit. Dennis, I know you really are an amazingly big supporter of the channel. I love you so much for it, bro. And the ones that are not here, it does happen often enough. Some of you get stuck, but really always do really appreciate it when you say that. But it's cool to know, because I'll be honest with you, just the other day, a couple of us were saying, I hope Dennis is doing okay, because, you know, people get busy sometimes, and, you know, business is business. So, but I can't thank you enough, man. So yeah, L2HFT, I think it could also have to do with HARP, you know, the solar maximum and stuff. They're talking about it. You know, it's been predicted by everybody, a whole bunch of people that are saying it's now or never. It's coming. It's going to be huge. It's going to be. If HARP is doing some of this, we'd never know it, right? It's like, it's all theory. Science is theory. When they talk about the sun, it's theory. When we talk about the sun, it's theory. It's like that's what everyone's doing, is theorizing. And then, like now, it's happened. We're in the climate change. Whether climate change was deliberately caused, okay, they say it's our fault. Come on there. I think it's more or less Bill Gates' fault. How many carbon footprints does he have? I don't even have one yet. Okay, taking a bike and a car for a few years isn't going to change anything in the atmosphere. But some people are using a lot of planes and whatever they're doing to contaminate. And it's like, I mean, they're starting to blame the farmers now. Hey, your bloody cows are letting off methane. You're killing us with your bloody cows. Don't eat cows. Stop eating bacon. Jeez, Murphy. What are we going to eat? No, I'll tell you what we're going to eat. Be eating bugs soon. That's what they're going to get us eating. Try it. It's healthy. Yeah, right. Saw a big meteor. Thank you very much. Hello, welcome. Saw a big meteor over Utah mountains Wednesday night, twice the size of a shooting star. So that I really appreciate that, my friend, for you letting me know that. So that's what's going on, and I've seen some on television too. And yes, I think it was Utah that I saw that recently, or maybe not. But a lot of people are catching um, meteors that are closer to them than they've ever seen. Me, it was breathtaking. I don't want to see that again. I was scared. I didn't like that. That was literally a plasma ball going by. It you could see the plasma and everything on it. You could see what's going on with this object as it's going by. These objects are hot. They're coming in from far, probably. Where are they coming from? Is it like a? It could have been the sun that is shooting out things. That could be absolutely the sun. Ed's World, elaborate, vanishing, point, perspective, density, theory of gravity, terrarium, sorry, fluid dynamics. Just getting into the fluid dynamics part. Geez, bro. I mean, there's lots of stuff to learn, eh? Moon battery, and we aren't too many feet from microscopic. I would believe that. I believe that we are damn small, right? As compared to, um, as compared to what though, right? What is small? What's big? You know, when you think of it, what is small and what is big? Vanishing point, perspective, density, theory of gravity, fluid dynamics too. I mean, listen, that's what I saw was the fluid dynamics. That's exactly what I saw. The UFO that came down to the house also, that you guys and gals saw with the very, very bright light, that came out of the sky like a bat out of hell, ball of plasma, water. It was red blood. It looked like red blood. You know, I say blood because it was just, I don't know, red strawberries if you want, but it was red, very intense. It was a blood red, deep, dark blood red with lights inside of it. And it looked like water spinning around. Then the closer it came to the house, it started getting bright orange. And then I started having all these thoughts. Thanks again, Ed's World. I started having all these thoughts about. Um, I heard a long time ago that somebody had a UFO go over top of them. It was an encounter, right? The UFO sent a beam of light or laser on him, and the guy burnt all his stomach. I don't know if you've seen some of those images. It was absolutely incredible seeing this man that declared having been abducted and had all these lines burnt through his shirt, or it burnt his stomach without burning his shirt. I'm not sure. Very, very weird. Thanks for the vibes, Floyd Stats. Wait till you see the next video, man. So interesting. Well, actually, the ones that are in the members, you saw the Sunspot AR 2860 already. And I'm going to put just that part in with the video with everything else that I'm putting in. Some comparisons, like during the month, when we get near the end of the month, at one point, we'll be able to, I already have enough footage to start doing some comparisons to see the different sizes of the solar flares, maybe analyzing where they're appearing, you know. So I'm really happy to have witnessed a new solar region. Sure, NASA declared it, probably declared it same time as I was filming it, but I saw it occur. So it's a cool thing. It's a cool thing to be a part of it, I find. And these solar flares, the sunspots, they can last minutes, hours. But in the case of AR 2860, this is going to be day 4. If it's still there, I'm assuming today it should be gone. But if it's still going to be there, because they are saying there's supposed to be some coronal mass ejection warnings, geomagnetic storm warnings today, danger over Earth for sure. So definitely tonight there will be some fireballs. Maybe in the footage that I filmed, maybe I got a lot of fireballs. I don't know if I caught any. I'm going to have to look at the footage. I stayed up to do the video, and Lots going on, lots of silly stuff going on. And those just arriving that I talked to you about, the presentation of my video for Garpan ufology, it didn't go through, quite simply because they ran out of time. So, of course, next time there will be a moment where a video will be presented. Maybe I'll pop up. As a matter of fact, I confirm I might very well do so. Keep up the good work, brother. Mad Chan, thank you so much, you guys. Appreciate it. More on the way for sure. Amazing captures. Thanks, Bob. Bob Dobbs. Appreciate that. Floyd, glad to see a good night with no clouds. That lucky you. That was last night was not bad. I have to admit, last night, yeah, no clouds. But it's true, Floyd. It's been a while here, anyways, on my end, that I've been seeing a lot of bad nights repetitively, one after the other. The nights are really, really bad. Thanks again, Floyd, for everything. Really cool when you guys connect through the mail, especially. Also, can't thank you all enough. Damn, the way it always is, Bruce. The best stuff we never catch. Fact. That is damn true. Also, that ginormous big ass object I saw beside the moon. Actually, it was the sun going by the sun. Just gigantic, man. I saw it visually. It was incredible, but I didn't get it. And when I was trying to catch the falling star, well, you saw I only got one out of the whole 8 hours of footage that I got outside. You film there, it goes that way. You film there, it goes that way. You film there, it goes that way. So. Divine sorcerers in the house. Thank you so much, man. I can't thank you enough. Scrolling down to see who else is here. Thanks again, Ed's World. High Plains Sister. Hey, from beautiful high desert, Nevada. Beautiful place on my bucket list. Thanks so much. Daddy, daddy, daddy. Oh boy, I tell you, I'm sort of embarrassed because I have stupid trolls. I wish they were. I wish they were competent. I wish they were like really badass. No, they're effing stupid. I don't know what they try to think of all the time. The trolls continue. Trolls continue. Threats continue. And that's a good thing because that means this channel is showing a lot of good stuff. And to be honest with you all, they're definitely jealous of you guys being here because I don't know if it's my videos or the support that I get from you all that probably pisses them off because you guys are really supportive. And that's just sort of an amazing thing. I haven't seen anything other than the one that seems to be hovering in the same spot a few degrees past the handle of the Big Dipper. The handle of the Big Dipper, man, is where I saw all my first UFOs, and it's where I see them appearing out of nowhere. So I wonder if, and it's funny you say that. You said it particularly near the handle, and that's exactly at the end, exactly where I was seeing, and I still do see lights coming in to Earth's atmosphere. It's out of nowhere. It just pops up, and you see UFO, going by. Been hearing about plasma lightning? Yes, I have. That's what I caught yesterday, and I'll be showing you. Literally caught some plasma lightning. Uh, I caught it with the infrared camera. Boy, it was bright. I was trying to see some of the. It was too dark to have the P900. It was literally when the sun had gone down, and the daylight was like no more scattering light. Was everything was literally very dim, and then it started beautiful pink, orangey, reddish lightning inside of this big ass cloud. I'm telling you, it was funny. Made no sense. There was not one cloud in the sky, and then I could see that like that. Yes, somebody mentioned it was odd to see it skipping. Gregory, it really was odd. And you know what, eh? Literally, literally, if I was to draw it, This is exactly what it looked like. Yeah, excuse my drawing, but still 100% exactly what it looked like. Elongated nose, and it had the tail end at the back, right over here, wound up. Just the plasma that you could see there. You could see gold at the back. And the object, I'm telling you, the object was going like this. It was skipping up and down like this here. You see there. It was just going up and just going down like that. It was skipping. So it's literally just a fireball with a very pointed nose. It was beautiful. I saw it last summer in the middle of the afternoon. I did see it go by. I saw the meteor go by, UFO or meteor, and it went by over my head, didn't make a sound, totally quiet, very fast. You would have had to be looking at it to be able to see it. But I'll be honest with you, I think some of those are messages because I received something from them, like a message because it happened so much. Wow, Dana Shiver, thank you so much, my dear friend. I love you. So proud of you and your research. Thanks so much, Dana. I love you so much. Ask me, and I will tell you. I smell popcorn, and I love my moon, man. I love you more, Dana. Thank you so much. I love you to pieces. You rock. You guys didn't see Regis Drouin here. If you do, tell me. I want to thank him. Thanks, Dana. And you're going to like the research that's coming. The next video is amazing. It won't take long to upload either. Thanks again, everyone. 0101 Tuber. Been hearing about plasma lightning? I just read that one. So yeah, you'll be seeing that on the next video. And actually, no, not the next video. I didn't have time to fit it in. Actually, it'll be the video right after that. The Bruce is loose. Can't wait to see them captures. Yes, they're coming, my friend. They're amazing captures, actually. I think the moon is an observation post. I would agree with that, Alfred. Placed by beings from other planets to observe our development. I agree with that 100%. And I also agree that I'm going to go as far as saying that aliens are among us. It's not something that I'd brag about because it's, nobody has any proof about it. Why are defense ministers in their 80s all speaking out or speaking about the Galactic Federation? Paul Hellyer passed away on August 8th. You guys remember the end of July? I was talking about it and somebody told me Paul Hellyer wasn't dead. I said, he's not dead. And he says, no, he's not dead. He's an old guy, but he's not dead. I said, oh, wow. I remember saying it'd be awesome trying to hook up with him, and now Garpan ufology going to be on the platform. Maybe I would have had that chance. Well, he passed away, a poor guy, on August 8th, 2021. So God bless his soul, Paul Hellyer, and thanks for telling us some truth. But here's the thing. He talks about the Galactic Federation, and he doesn't call it the Galactic Federation. He calls it the Galactic Federation of Aliens. And Paul Hellyer told us, I'm just telling you what he said. Doesn't mean it's true or not. So Paul Hellyer, thanks again, Dana. Paul Hellyer is supposed to come, not Paul Hellyer, sorry. The aliens are supposed to never meddle with what's going on here on Earth. And they're supposed to let things go by even when things get heated here on Earth. But Paul Hellyer said, unless something happened that it got really bad, it could be that they will intervene, right? But when they say intervene, what do they mean by when things get bad? If an alien comes down here to get rid of the bad people, well, the bad people are not the people. It's the ones ruling the people, usually. Some of them can be bad, right? So are they going to come to Earth or are they already here? If I told you, just shooting out there, that Paul Hellyer was an alien and they're very civilized, they don't have many differences with us, whether it be a little bit of makeup here and there, it could be. But I believe that Paul Hellyer if not an alien himself, would have a very close contact with the alien rulers, obviously, because everyone here are puppets. The president, everyone, they have to repeat what I'm thinking is that what the Galactic Federation of Aliens are wanting on Earth. Well, we have the puppets here, the spokespersons, the people that we believe are ruling Earth, which again are just puppets, spokespersons. They're just speaking, reading teleprompters. Would you not be embarrassed having your own show? Nothing wrong with reading from a teleprompter there when you're using information, but we see the president reading from the teleprompter when he's apologizing for something bad that happened. Didn't want to bring it up because YouTube, we can't talk about very controversial subjects, but I want everyone to know that everyone that is in the military or has been in the military and that is serving our country, all countries, no matter what the country you're in, you're still serving and trying to protect your country. My hat goes out to the lives lost in Kabul and some of the military. We got the Canadian Special Forces are there, but a very sad event yesterday. But my heart goes out to all the families and everything that's going on. It's going to bring out more truth, hopefully change things. Sometimes it costs lives. It was very sad. What is a StreamYard? Yoga with Denise? If you want to do a live stream and like everyone does on YouTube, but let's say you want to share your screen. Well, the StreamYard will permit you to share your screen to play a video. And at the same time, I could bring you on here with me to talk. And on YouTube, you can't do that unless you have the OBS program or the StreamYard. The reason why I suggest people try StreamYard is because this is the free version of StreamYard. So it's not that you get less good things, as you get less time. So I don't have as much antenna time using StreamYard. I'm approaching the end of the month and I'm approaching the end of the time I can use it. But it's a very, very good program so far. It's working very well, actually. And I've not had too many problems with it yet. Thank you very much, Floyd Stats. I will do so, sir. I can't thank you guys enough. I tell you what, Floyd, I have not eaten much in the past. I don't tell people when I don't eat. The guy's 200 pounds. Like, oh, I'm not eating. Oh, poor you, chubby. But I haven't eaten a couple days. I can only get crackers in. So much has been going on, and I'm not talking about the trolls. I'm talking about the good stuff. Lots of good stuff is happening to the channel. Finally, it's taking a long time to lift off the ground. It's like I've been flapping my big ass wings for a long time, and complaining to you all, and you've been enduring me. It's important for those just arriving to the channel that don't know, hackers are rolling down my numbers, guys. No doubt about that. They're stealing views. They're hiding subs. And some of you are having problems with your like buttons now or not seeing the like button. So, again, thank you, Mr. Ed's World. Mudflood 1800s Sanford. Yes, that was way back. And Quake pics of laser cut buildings. I've seen that, man. Yeah, I get it. Inheritors founded versus erected, found dead, immigration, incubator, babies, etc. Yeah, so they've always been here on Earth. What we are living in, like the houses and everything, and what everything's buried underneath us, was the same damn civilization. And if that's what you're trying to get to, and I'm sure you are, they were just as advanced, if not definitely more advanced than us, probably even in the 1800s. Laser. Yeah. Look at the Egyptians, Edgeworld. The Egyptians, the stones, laser cut stones. I mean, and you know what I thought? A lot of people were always saying, the stones are cut with lasers. It's absolutely incredible. They could not have cut like that. Could they have not just simply used a water saw? Just a big wheel and just a whole bunch of people continually turning it, pouring pails of water on it to get through these big, massive stones and spend all their days doing it. I like trying to, when somebody comes up with a really good theory, it's not that I want to break it apart. It's like I want to try to find out what all the other possibilities are of a whole bunch of people. You get my head exploding. You make me think of so many things. You and Andriel, and of course, all of you in the community. I've heard the most amazing things in the community here. That's basically how you know, uh, I don't depend on your theories, but I'll be honest with you. There's a lot of many times that you've given me some theories, and I was like, absolutely. I think that's some things like that are very, very possible. The Divine Sorcerer, thanks again, my friend. Thanks, guys and gals. Stephen A's in the house. Peter Benton, thank you, my brother. Love you, man. Thanks a lot, you guys. Thanks. The Manzano Mountain, right in my backyard, basically is hollow, and there are planes or whatever leaving it every day. Wow. Before the lightning storms, you can see the large doors with binoculars from me. Hey, from my house. Okay, yeah, right. Those are things that I would believe. So are they doing testing? Is it testing they're doing in the air to test a certain product? Or like Andrew L is saying, are they is it an alien chemical or an alien? When I say alien, it could be alien to us and not necessarily alien, but damn, that's interesting. Keep watching them to see if at one point you'll see not just planes coming out of the mountain. Maybe you'll see UFOs coming out of the mountains, or maybe you already have. It really does, Stephen A. Really does need to be exposed. Did some more research. Thanks, Peter. Thanks again, everyone. Dana, everybody, appreciate it. I did a little bit more research again today on the moon. Lots of research on the sun, you guys. And the moon, we can't know everything, right? And there's always something. Obviously, you'd ask me a lot of stuff about the moon. I bet you I don't know. Obviously, you can't know everything. I don't want to ever pass off for a genius. But they say the moon does not have a magnetosphere. Actually, that's in the next video. I won't get into that. But yeah, that's what they say. Sorry, I'm having problems with my bloody chair. Stuck here in some hole there. Got holes in my floor. Thanks, Dana, for sharing my stuff. My dear friend, love you to pieces. Awakening Cosmic Reality Show. Will do. But she talks about all the moon bases. Yes, but does she show the moon bases? That is the question. Bruce is showing what all the other channels are talking about. And Bruce is not getting people here. Story of my life. Bringing truth to the people. That's what we got to do. And that's what I will continue doing. Even though I'm not smarter than anyone. You don't have to be a genius to be truthful. That's the fun part. Guy can be sort of silly nuts and be a very truthful silly nut. Like me. So what's orbiting the sun? That's an interesting one. I read a core. Next 4 months should be interesting. Yes. Well, I'll tell you what. That's another thing, Gregory, that I'm talking about in the next video, is that in the corona, in the atmosphere around the sun, there are very dynamic structures that are there. Did you know that? And these structures are built from plasma, and they are called plasma dynamic structures, and they are very, very complex. And I'm trying to get a couple of images of them, and sometimes things can occur, right? So now I'm trying to find out if these things are moving around, because you see things moving around on the sun. And that the sun is getting me in trouble because it is so bloody advanced. It's nothing like the moon, nothing. It's just absolutely incredible. In the next video also, I'll be talking about blinkers. Have you heard of the blinkers on the sun? Apparently there's 3,000 of them at all times, convex areas. um, hundreds and hundreds of megatons of power. I think it's equivalent to six or seven hydrogen bombs each time those blinkers activate themselves. And it was discovered a while back, probably in the 88 or something like that. And the blinkers and what else did they discover? They discovered it's called not short explosions. It's called, I think so, short explosions. Yes. And they're extremely hot. But there's 3,000 of them all over the sun. So in the next video, I shared again the sun flashing, and I'm sharing some theories about that. Talking a little bit more about plasma, but the reason it's because it has to do with the magnetosphere. So magnetosphere around Earth. I also talk in a video about some interesting phenomena that occurs because of plasma and because the moon does not have a magnetosphere. The way the plasma and electrons and protons will bombard the surface can be seen and can move around. So maybe the lunar wave has to do with something like that, if not having to do with the sun. So the next video, we're going to go back and look at the lunar waves, those of you who haven't seen it. So that'll be super cool and interesting also. Manchester, United Kingdom. Keep up the great work, Bruce. Thank you very much, Mr. Andy01. I appreciate that so much, my friend. Yes, same to you, Byrne. If you don't come back, thanks, my friend. I think so, Colleen. I think you're absolutely right about that. But I don't know. I always say guys and then I say gals, but maybe it's the Texan in me. I don't know. Yeah, in general, everybody says, "Hey guys," but I get people. Maybe it's because I have a big community. When I say, "Hey guys," I get a lot of ladies. Not a lot, like 10 a day. No, they tell me I'm not a guy. Okay, gals. So guys and gals. But yeah, I wanted to elongate that. Wanted to stretch that out. To being allowed. Oh, I just saw that, bro. How come I'm seeing that now? Long time no see. I lost my job after 1.5 months for being a loudmouth and demanding they don't do unfair, deceptive acts and practices. Oh, what a bad, horrible person you are, bro. That freaking sucks, man. I'm sorry about that, man. Wish I could contribute more. My legs being rolled down. Are you serious, bro? You don't have to give me more, bro. You gave plenty, and the support that you give the channel. I'm really sorry that's happening to you, man. You speak up, that's what happens, eh? I lost a job that way for speaking up and unfair, deceptive practices. Exactly. You're a good man, man. Keep it up. Fucking life sucks. What do you want to say to that? I mean, you know, I hope you got the job back, or if this is recent or something, that really effing sucks, man. Hang in there, bro. Cloudy and misty here. Thank you very much, Pink Dude. Exactly. No fear. Born again Buddhist. How are you doing, my born again Buddhist friend? Howdy, Bruce, and greetings from Galactic Federation. Greetings, my Galactic Federation. Thanks a lot. I think so too. The Divine Sorcerer. I think we're entering the end, my brother. Bruce sees all starts. Point to it. Yeah. The end of the beginning, eh? So there's continual end. So the next race that's going to be here is going to say, hey, wait a minute. I found an ancient box in the ground that was sealed up with wax. And inside of it was a box of KD, craft dinner. What the hell's going on? What is craft dinner? I believe that everything that we have today that we're using, the tools we're using, the knowledge we have, the experiments we're doing were all done in the past. They were far more advanced. And you know what? I bet you at one point the human race got very intelligent. Mark my words, this is what happened. The race got so intelligent, they became leaders in everything that they did. Science, you know, everything. But I believe they focused in science, sorcery, magic, spirituality, and all this. A very, 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 well, divine sorcerer. I believe these things, and I believe that that's what people were in the past. They were divine sorcerers. I really, really believe that. A lot of people have laughed at me before when I said that, but Merlin, it's all real. The dragons, the experiments in the castles and stuff. Of course, all these things were done. That's where the secret societies came to begin from. Why do you think secret societies are under the ground? You know, in a way, so to say, underground, sometimes literally underground. But the system, I believe, and it's a sad thought, and I was thinking of that, Ed's World and everyone else, the divine sorcerer. How many times have they killed us off, the entire human race, and started over? And then something happens again, and they change their ideals, or they come by new ideals, innovative ideals, where they won't need humans to do what they needed before. The humans, I believe, is a race that began as a slave race so that we could work for the divine rulers of this earth, is what I believe, whether alien or not. I believe that as over time, thousands of years, the ancients would have evolved, maybe would have become better people. Maybe the people were always complaining they were tired of people being slaves and not doing the work. Because how can you do the work of a slave if you know you're a slave and if you're depressed and you know you know what I mean, right? So the ideal is that if they want to use a human for whatever they need, they have to keep the human happy. Human has to feel protected. Human has to feel safe. So if something's going on outside of Earth, like an asteroid or a couple of Borgs coming by with ships to send plasma in our forest and start them on fire or something, for example, who says that they're going to tell us that? No, they're not. You know that they're not going to mention it. Who says that that's not what happens? I believe that's what happens. I believe they're in contact, the aliens with humans all the time. Where, say to yourself, Earth is like one part of the real system. So if I tell you Earth, medicine, moon, observation, the Mars, defense, Pluto, exploration, all these planets that we know as planets in our solar system that we've been told, I guarantee you all that we're living in a very advanced and complex system, but that is hidden from us. So we evolve when they bring out technologies for us and we feel that we're evolving as a race and stuff like that. But in reality, they've already taken everything out. They're selling us the technology that they had back in the 1800s and 1900s right now today already. And they'll be doing the same in 2050. They'll be selling they'll be bringing out new technologies, which in reality would have already come out in 2000 or maybe even 1980s, even before that. The only reason an alien federation would have to show themselves, make themselves present, is if something major was happening. Let's just say that. We know it's something major because aliens don't come down, supposedly, theoretically, to Earth for nothing. If they're coming down here, you know, who would they put in charge for them? Who would be in charge? The president? No, maybe the defense minister. Maybe Paul Hellyer was one of them. Because if it's hard for me to understand how Paul Hellyer was the defense minister of my effing country, and he could turn around and say that the alien federation, galactic federation, is doing this and that, but I cannot have a channel and talk about certain things that are controversial, but they can, so you wonder why. Like, Where the hell's the middle in all that? It makes no sense. Ed's World, thank you so much. Devil's Tower is a petrified bush or tree. Anyone that thinks there's a hexagonal noodle maker under it, magma is being pushed through, is dumb or a liar. Yeah, I guess so. The burning bush. What about they got that one too? Yeah, I hear you, Ed's World. Thanks again, born again Buddhist. Let's scroll all the way down. Crypto has literally saved my financial ass for over. Wow, man, good for you, bro. 1.5 years. Go get a Coinbase Visa and move off fiat. I've been looking into it, but I don't have any money, like enough. It's like it's not worth it. It's like I'm poor now, I'll be poor then. But I have been looking into that, the cryptocurrency. So, and I don't want to make a video of it, but probably some of you will even think that the cryptocurrency will take over the regular money. We have the Biden inflation in the States. So thank you very much, Ed's World. Thanks, Vikin. Thanks again, Peter, Dana, and everybody, Divine Sorcerer, Ed's World, my friends, Dennis, everyone, for the ongoing support and contribution to the channel. It's the only thing is keeping me up, because they are rolling back the views. And Ed's World is a very open-minded person. He talks about theories directly. Well, not he is very careful actually here. What he's saying here, he's talking in code, because you have to. People that get taken down talk in code. When I saw him arrive, I understood right away what was going on. His videos are never there. You go to his video, he says, check it out, I just put it up. You don't see it. And it's not him screwing around. It's whatever, hackers. And the Divine Sorcerer, I say it all the time. Science is a theory 100%. That's how they have been experimenting with everything. Yes, absolutely. I agree with that 100%. Orwell's Bud, thank you. Thanks, guys. Mark Anthony, technology is 300 years ahead of what they show us. Thanks for sharing that. Exactly that. I guess I'm getting late, eh? Let me go down then. I'm going to scroll down. But when I scroll down, I often miss the amazing people. Jacques, oui, je vais être là demain. Damn it. J'espère que tu es encore là. Je vais être là demain. En plus, ben oui, il y a beaucoup de choses là, qu'on va voir. Là. On va parler de beaucoup de choses. On va parler de Garpan, ufologie. Qu'est-ce qui est arrivé? Simplement un manque de temps d'antenne, tout simplement. Fait que bonne nouvelle. Puis, même heure, même place, Jacques. Ça va être demain, même heure que d'habitude. Et je vais faire un bon stream, un bon long stream. On va parler de beaucoup de choses. Puis là, en même temps, ben, avant que tu me vois demain en direct, vous allez voir aussi la vidéo que je vais faire pour vous autres ce soir. Puis c'est la nouvelle région de taches solaires. 70 000 km de long. Siganix. Oh, yeah. Exactly, Chris, eh? Yeah, it must have been Chris Rollins. Yeah, no, I don't think you choose CR as a name, eh? Yeah, he's blocked, buddy. You got rid of him. Rebel Jedi's in the house. Thank you very much. 132. I got to scroll all the way down. Teresa B. Kynes there. Howdy. From California. Jeff K is in the house. Thank you all who have donated to this channel. May the gods bless you this day. The Divine Sorcerer, I love you for it, my friends. You guys really rock. You got to stop saying gals, guys and gals. Guys. Anyways, I'm not going to say it. In a couple of years, everyone's going to have a pecker. You know, as things are getting bad. Anyways, okay. Fish fry, Yeewaw. Yeewaw. Bacon time. You do know, Floyd, that I have eaten bacon twice because of you, because you had mentioned it. And when humans hallucinate, it's the brain metabolizing the DMT molecules with suborbitals, which have shown the pineal gland, and not the penal gland, an alternate dimension via pineal rods, cones, like there's cones in our eyes, too. Cones computing the Cherenkov rad. Listen, that's exactly it. The brain, okay, look at it as I look at it as a level, as a room. And the brain can have 3 or 4 rooms. And most people go get their information in the basement room. They don't go up to the second or third floors. Definitely. Hey, look at the attention I'm gaining. I'm getting so much attention. No, I don't have any kids out there. And if I do have any kids out there that I made, you're on your own, guys. I got enough crap on my end. Ain't going to support anyone. I have a daughter I don't see, though, if you guys want to try to track her down. Jensen Dog's in the house. When they harass you and they try to threaten your kids and stuff, don't forget to laugh in their faces, because there's nothing they can do. Most people that will harass you online, that will tell you they will go to your house, will not. Let me grab something to drink. I have one guy that posted my address on his channel, the one I always talk about. And I'm going to have to do something. What could I do, guys? Officiel Bricolateur is putting my address up on video in the community, in his comment sections, starting other channels, writing my address everywhere and saying, oh my gosh, I hope nobody goes to the guy's house to hurt him and stuff like that. There must be something I can do aside from the effing lawyers there, with YouTube, because YouTube is not responding to me. I'm going to have to definitely do something about that guy, because now I got guys coming around my house, right? And I can make some cool videos, though. They know I take off after them. Anybody comes to the house and I get skeptical about them, I dare y'all to test me. Tanya Womack, hello. Thank you very much. Peter, good to see you again, you guys. More videos coming up. The next one's ready. I'll have the video up right after this one here. So, yeah, I saw a beautiful, 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 beautiful big ass meteor in the sky. Christy. Thank you, Christy. I love you. Thank you so much, Christy. My dearest friend. Are you working today, Christy? What are you doing? Are you jumping around in some cubicle? Are you in your bubble? Your jumping bubble? Christy, yesterday I saw either a meteor or a UFO. It looked like this. I can't draw. I can actually. I don't know why I didn't do this. This is very good actually with this. That's what it looks like. Anyway, the hell with that. A ball with a nice tail end, golden tail that I saw go by straight like this, and then often every few seconds would go up and down, and you'd see go up and down. But after it went up and down, it would stay like that. And every time it went like this, it would get lower. So every time it was bouncing up and down, it was going lower, lower, and lower. When it crossed the trees, not hitting the trees there, it was high enough. They're 50, 60 feet over my head. It didn't look like the size of a house either. I would say it looked like, you know what? Guessing, it looked like the size of a tiny, tiny car with only two doors, those little smart cars, about that size. It freaking big enough, though, obviously. JT1111, thank you so much, my friends. More people coming, great people coming back. Bruce, any idea of what the orbs are that show up on the infrared camera? I just bought one and have noticed all kinds of anomalies in the night sky. Hey, listen, and if you want any, I'm no pro, but yeah, ask away, my friend. What I'm seeing, heads up, you'll see explosions once in a blue moon, but not that rare. You're going to have to see it and notice by watching your footage. You're going to see them pop up, all the sparks in space. You see ones that flash and streak, and I don't know what those lights are, but I guarantee you one thing: they're not all satellites, right? Satellites go up in orbit. They're very small. The satellite train I filmed was tiny. You couldn't hardly see the satellites. It's because they were all together. You can see them. And it doesn't last long, comes over the horizon, and then disappears. So it could be that you see a satellite come over the horizon and then disappear. I believe that. But the lights that we're seeing, what the hell are they? I don't know. Are they scout crafts? Are they scout craft that are in bigger craft over top? I don't know. But it's very interesting when you think of it. And so you just bought, that's awesome. You're noticing all kinds of anomalies in the night sky. And listen, once in a while, you're going to see weird cloud situations. I'm just going to call it that. They're not clouds. I see clouds, okay? Like balls of clouds in the infrared camera, and I don't see them with the naked eye. And you zoom up, and these bloody clouds are really, really there. Now, thanks, Edworld. How come Ed's World just disappeared again? Let me go down. Yeah, I'm going to scroll all the way down then. Pam Ben, hello. Yes, that's what we'll be eating. Worms. Thanks again, Ed. I'm looking for the other one here. Let me scroll down. 144, that's not the one. Hold on. Ed's World, 146. Thank you, brother. You saved your money, man. Pac-Man's in the house. Hello to you. Nice to see ya. Awesome, pink dude. An hour later. I'm sorry, man. Scrolling down, scroll away to see all the people there. Chunka or Chunka. Hello, welcome. 154. I'm late. Thurston's there. Yeah, it is Paul Hellyer. Thanks to Stats. Thanks, you guys. Eric Johnson's there. How many you are a family with Wall, Thornhill, and Dave Talbot? Never heard of him. Uriel, how's it going, my brother? Bruce, I made it to the show. Saludos, hermano. Muchas gracias. I got a Spanish video up. I saw a whole bunch of people that showed up to the channel, man. I don't know if it's you helping people go to the Spanish channel, but I thank you very much for it. You must know News Necados, Frank Cooper. Amazing channel that he has too in Spanish, and he gives me a big shout out all the time, and lots of people are watching him. I'm looking for Ed's contribution. Thank you, Mr. Floyd. Thanks, guys. It means a lot, all the support that you're giving me, guys. How does cattle mutilation? Yes, there's a good one. Fit, if at all, something damn odd is occurring, ET or otherwise, GMO. Absolutely, Gregory. Yeah, listen, cattle mutilation, are they looking, experimenting, and spying on us and checking on us to be sure that the cows aren't infected or something? Are they checking for infection? Like, for example, if they're trying to kill us, our governments, let's talk science fiction. Let's say they're trying to kill us. Could it be that an alien would come to Earth to try to prevent that from happening? If ever they did try to, for real, kill us? Which is all science fiction. Basically, not. They call me Trinity. Someone say, hot dog. Oh, hot dog. I'll just say hot dogs. I hope it's hot dogs or I'm hallucinating hot dogs because I'm thinking of barbecue hot dogs. Oh, it's bacon. Bacon. Hello. Diane Moore's in the house. Hello. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tanya, for stopping by. Jeez, I'm scrolling down again. Ed didn't give me the chance. Free speech is there. Bull crap. 195 pounds. You look great, man. I tell you what, the day I hit 195, I'm going to celebrate. I will have lost a lot of weight. I'm going to click on Ed's World before he disappears again. Sea curve? Air curve? Or sea level? Airplane? Density and fluid dynamic. Circular plane? Circular plane? Infinite or infinity? Plane, perspective, vanishing point, length, width, height, 3D coordinates, always in a box versus the world. Sea curve, air curve. Man, what's real around us? Seriously. You know, the speed of sound and the speed of light is different depending on the temperature of the area. So a meteor traveling at sea level or a plane traveling at sea level or not at sea level, depending on the speed, will either lose or not lose time also, that I heard, which is very, very interesting. Absolutely interesting. You don't look like 195 pounds, man. I tell you. And you look like you have an important job. More than me. 195 pounds. If I weighed 195 pounds, I'd look a lot better than I look right now, probably. I did lose some weight, though. So lots going on this week. So, yeah, down a few pounds for sure. Circular plane, infinity plane, perspective, vanishing point, length, width. Always in a box, eh? Like in a vacuum, you mean, right? I'll tell you what. I bet you, guaranteed. Whoop, something's going on here. Floyd, Bigfoot has been here. Oh, yeah, the Bigfoot one. Yes, definitely. I believe they're all over Canada. Bigfoot has been here a long time with the Native Indians. Yep, here. They are the liaison between, the liaison between Earth and space. They travel around in orbs and portals. That is effing deep. That is deep. Can you imagine Bigfoots flying around in orbs? Guaranteed that if it doesn't sound plausible, it probably is. How do you think the government would try to attack you if they were? They'd do it in ways you would not expect it. Guaranteed. Thank you, Ed's World, for opening the minds of others and Mr. Floyd Stats. Mr. Peter Benton, actually. Yeah, Bigfoot. Floyd? Did you hear about that? It's a show. Actually, it's not true. It's a YouTube channel. Excuse me. The guy says his father killed a real Bigfoot. The guy holds this Bigfoot in a cooler, and he brings it out to show people the parts. He was too big, so they had to cut his head. Now, I know you're going to say, come on, Bruce. I mean, the cops would be there and everything. I get it. But apparently, it's already been vetted, and it's a museum piece, and he's got it in a cooler. So I watched the video. Excuse me. When I watched the video and I looked at it, it did sort of look real. Doesn't mean it is. Christy, Dana, Eds, Divine, everybody, Dennis, you guys, and everyone that's here. Um, it's been the best experience for me in my entire life, having had the chance to make a channel. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm not even getting started yet. We're just going to be getting started in 23, 24. That's when the channel is going to be like blowing up, literally blowing up. But I do appreciate all of you having taken the time to come and check the channel out. For me, it's very therapeutic to have had so many people. The trolls, I eat them. You know what? I love it. The more trolls they are, the more I tease them, because trolls will never, ever be successful in life. Trolls can hack, but they can't find UFOs. So it's two different things, right? And even me that wants to invest in a very, very good quality infrared camera, I'm still going to be very careful not to waste money for nothing. It's not because we buy something that is expensive that it's going to work better either. So, very careful with the way I buy things. And David White's here. Thank you very much. Damn right, Floyd. I'm going to not only keep it going and an hour later. Am I that late? I'm going to keep it going, and it is never going to stop. I ain't ever going to stop doing a channel. They can hack me and stuff, but that guy, like I said, that exposed my address is going to cause me a lot of problems here, and I will obviously have to move at one point. And when I do, you'll never find me. So you better come get me now. You see how I like pushing them? You see how they're just a really real joke for me? Chino Man, hello to you. You go now. Even the gray goose took flight. Ask Howard Hughes. Yes, that's right. How long are the lifespans of these ETs? Or, yeah, there's the interesting thing. Back in the days, people used to be able to live a long time, so long the Bible, if it's real, right? Like Adam and it was like what, 810 or 1100 years old. Moses, I don't know. I'm not far from there. I think that high of an amount. Forced disclosure 818. What's up, brother? From Southern California. Have the trolls escaped from? Yeah, I can't say that name yet. I don't think they escaped from the one. One. Hey, that's a good way of saying that. What's up, brother, from Southern California? Have the trolls escaped from one yet? I don't think so. I do not think they've escaped yet, actually. Beth is in the house, 2 o'clock, and it's 2:38, and I finally see her. She must be like, duh. Oh, wow. Beth, good luck. Good luck and congratulations to your son and to his wife, which I'm sure you adore. I'm just teasing you. Have a nice time. Be careful while driving, Beth, too. Take a taxi if you guys have a beer. Diamond drilling. Oh, yes. On the moon. That's probably what they're doing, the diamond drilling. Hope you have a nice time, Beth. Darla's in the house. Yes, Free Speech Warrior is in the house. Bob Dobbs. How's it going, Mr. Chinaman? Han Hao. Next video, I should make a Chinese video. I'd like to reach the Chinese people. I don't know. Moon bases, German Breakaway Society. Yep, for sure. Hey, Sparky. Welder, I like that one. Definitely like that one. Carolyn Mary, hello to you. Carolina Mary, I'm sorry. Thanks, Carolina. If you want to look at the moon at an observatory, they give you places to look. Yeah, not here, but they will not let you move it to any place else to see what is there. That's absolutely right. You want to see Mare Crisium? No problem. They will zoom up and get a shot of Mare Crisium, and then you observe. No, you can't zoom in. And of course, he's not going to over zoom in and get really close. And then you're going to ask him, well, can you just, just for the fun of it, just overdo the zoom a bit for me? No, we can't, because it's going to heat the mirrors. As you see here, we have this mechanism here. They'll never, ever, ever show people what's out there on the moon. And I hope they do, because it's scaring me more and more that they're not talking about the moon. It's getting me in more and more trouble. They should talk about the moon. Mix Mayhem, how's it going? Hi, Bruce from the UK, United Kingdom. Nice to see you. Have you seen Matrix Wisdom YouTube vid? No plasma. Nope, I've not seen it yet. Carolina, it's an alien everything. I think so. I definitely think so. Ed's World, Inheritor powder rooms. Inheritor powder rooms. Aliens only need liquids. Live for centuries. Yeah, I heard that. And they, in essence, they are here. I remember Greer had said that one point, and I heard of them rubbing objects on their arms to get a certain thing, like salts and stuff, sitting in salts, in water, obviously, which is basically what they must always do, is that they would have to always be in a liquid, actually. I bet you they're in a liquid when they're in their craft. It's true. I'm serious. Oh, you know that. Have dozens of lifetime butlers and sleep through the ages in opulent luxury and total control from the all-seeing castle towers. Yep. And butlers and sleep. That sounds actually pretty cool, eh? Through the ages and opulent luxury and total control from the all-seeing castle towers. Yeah, that's exactly. And where would they be? Would they really be on the moon, or are these travelers? Are they really, like, when we say, are they on the moon? We would have to be on the moon, because we have to stand on the moon. We're physical. Maybe aliens are different, but I did hear that they don't eat. I heard they didn't, depending on which type, whether it be the gray type, if they exist or not. They don't have any genitals, no sexual organs. So it reminds me a lot of a race, a humanoid sort of race, or alienoid, android, could be filled with wires. So they take their emotions away and they take their sex pleasure away, so that they'll be able to just be at war. That's what scares me. Hello, bec, Darla, je ne reste pas, mais ne suis pas loin. Romain Clavaron, si tu m'entends, je te remercie, mon frère. Je viens de voir. Aldora Dorota, thanks so much. Thanks again, Free Speech Warrior, for being here. Thank you very much, Colleen. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Thank you so much. 204. Let's scroll down to see who else is there, because, and of course, I always try to get everyone's comment, but I always miss comments, so I am going to try to scroll down. I'll be using it every video, Floyd. Big kid in me. I think everyone in the chat would be interested in the Thunderbolts project. Yes, I know all about that too. Thunderbolt project on YouTube. Symbols of an ancient sky, plasma-based cosmology. See, when I talk about plasma, it brings up a lot of other channels. A lot of channels talking about plasma. I'm going to actually show you plasma in the next video. So that's the awesome thing. What time is it? Oh my God. I've had a dry throat for a week. I don't know what the hell they're spraying in that bloody sky, but evil exists because good people do nothing. That is absolutely right. I'm even part of the ones that aren't doing anything, and I admit it. Oliver Klein, thank you so much for being here. Man, thanks so much, Ed's World. More like vampires and adrenochrome. Oh, wow. Yeah. So, all these transgenders and everything, I didn't want to bring it up. Why? Why would I not want to bring it up? Is it that we were not allowed to talk about transgenders? Yes. Whether you're gay or straight, I don't see anything problem talking about. Just bringing that up because people flip out. But maybe that ideal came from something alien, right? Hey, I'm going to grow myself a set of boobs today. Yep. Take a few pills, get some estrogen, get this, get that, and do this and do that. It's a little odd. Right. Ed's World. I want to talk to you about something. Did you get your limited edition of Galactic? Oh, is that French side? Limited edition Galactic Lucky Charms. They are not sponsoring me. I'm just looking at a box. Limited edition Galactic Lucky Charms. They have in the box 3 new Galactic Charms. Do you want to know what the Galactic Charms are? It's not even written here. I saw it on the news. Anyone interested with a clone planet? Where is it? Yeah, I think it's that one right there, the clone planet. They're talking about clone planets in the box. Marshmallow clone planets. That for your kids, they added a clone planet marshmallow. I thought it was hilarious. And now the leprechaun's in a spacesuit now. He's got a bubble over his head. This was so funny when I saw this. I said I have to get it. Limited edition Galactic Lucky Charms. I can't wait to taste them. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, I'm a Lucky Charms eater, and I'm proud to say it. That's how I'm so lucky. It's because of the charms in the cereals. But if you want to be an astronomer like me, you got to eat your Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious. Well, yeah, vampires. You know what? That's another thing, man, okay? Vampires in the movies, they're movies, right? They say vampires maybe exist. Maybe it really does exist, and it has to do with the bloodline, and maybe something happened with the tainted blood, and then the vampires, whatever. I totally believe it. Is it Van Braun, the first that had supposedly written a story of that? Van Braun, I believe, or something like that. Thank you very much, Cindy. Hey, Bruce, did you get a video of that fireball? There she goes again. Cindy just disappeared. No, something's not right. I didn't see the rest of the message, Cindy. Cindy disappeared. Skywalker's in the house. I wonder what happened to the Sun Observatory in when it shut down. Oh, would that be Puerto Rico, you mean? When it shut down for bullshit reasons. Yep. Now that more people are researching the sun, it will be harder to hide the truth. I wonder why they hide it. Ja. You're absolutely right about it. Yeah, the Sun Observatory there also, but also in Puerto Rico, they closed down one of the largest observatories in the world. Thank you, Cindy. Your message completely disappeared. I don't even see you anymore. That's a couple of them that does that. I don't know why it's been doing that. But yeah, it is bullshit. It's all bullshit about what's breaking. And in Puerto Rico, they took the telescope down, and that was a telescope that the year before got a signal outside in space further out. So last year we got signals in space, right, guys? And then the signals in space, they're here now. We got signals. The idiots sent out signals to aliens. Aliens caught the signal, right? Or maybe they saw new horizons flying by their planet, right? Pluto. I was in grade 6 when it took off, and I had my channel up when I first time I heard about it. Imagine that. New Horizon in grade 6, grade 7. I remember. New Horizons going to go all the way to Pluto. Takes, yeah, right. New Horizons was Pluto, right? Am I on the right one? I hope I'm on the right one. I had heard of him before. Dr. Ina, thank you. Thanks, Ed's World. Let me look at him up. When they're in Rome, at Vatican, eh? The Pantheon. I'd like to visit that, eh? Pantheon is a former Roman temple, and since the year 609, a Catholic church in Rome, Italy, on the site of an earlier temple. You see, you told me to go somewhere, and I went somewhere else, but I saw something. It's funny. Burials. Ah, I believe maybe the doctor would be buried there. No, but Catholic church in Rome, Italy, on the site of an earlier temple. Yeah, why do they build churches over burial sites? Huh? To hide everything. And what are people doing in the church? They're praying to God, and oh my gosh, we're sitting over bodies, and that's religion disgusts me. So sad. I'm getting there. I'm looking them up actually. Where's that? Okay. I see what he's doing now. Right. That's odd. Sorry, I'm checking out something, guys. I'll be doing some searching there later. Dr. Enoch, like the book of Enoch. If I scroll all the University of Cosmic Collective Consciousness, what an awesome channel name. Hidden civilization beyond. I believe it. I believe they all exist. I believe in ancient civilizations. I believe that we're based on those ancient civilizations. They found out why they died, didn't tell us. They found out all the good stuff that they used to do, and they kept it for them. The elites obviously didn't share everything with us. Adam Burton. Hey, man, how's it going, bro? Oh, Adam Burton doesn't work. Once more. Adam Burton. Am I late? 212. A little. Knowledge 2020 every 300 years. Yes. Yeah, I would say that if it's. Yeah, and probably not much longer than that. Like, look at us now. We're already seeing changes. Even every 100 years, there's some changes coming by. But I would believe it. Every 300 years, everything starts over completely. Completely. So, yeah, 3 generations. That makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Shen Pen, thank you very much. Yes, you talk about the Anunnaki. They have many terms, many names. Hey, David White, Sparky Welder. Most of the dumbs, yes, have been destroyed. They're not talking about much of what's going on, eh? So much is going on in life, and oh my God. We can't even talk about half of what's going on. Understanding the universal one alive inside as the electric doppelganger, aka Christos Mensch Yeshuathash Krishna Buddha. Joanne Victor Roman Thomason. Welcome. Thank you. Kai Miller. Vatican libraries were emptied last year. Interesting. Interesting. I'll tell you what. Where did they bring all that information? Well, they brought it underground or they sent it to the moon on Bereshit, right? Where they crashed tardigrades, where they also brought up Wikipedia entire file on a metallic disc, probably titanium. And it just so happens that, look at that, Bereshit would have crashed on the moon. Oh boy. Was it deliberate that they crashed on the moon? Probably so. I believe. What would you think of having the capability of landing things on the moon, but deliberately crashing them so that they go inside the ground? And then when they go inside the ground, you could have a mechanism immediately spring out so they won't go too deep, really holding them in place in the ground where somebody can go and dig them out without anyone seeing the interior of the casing. Can you imagine artificial intelligence? Imagine working in artificial intelligence and having the chance to be able to come up with all these bloody ideals. Enoch, Elisha, both taken by God. Enoch after 365 years. Oh, yeah. Taken up, you mean? To heaven by God? Enoch, Elisha. Yep, those are the words that you hear in the Bible too. Words, names, I guess, that you hear in the Bible. Thanks, Ed's World. If I was to put myself in the Bible and to choose someone, I would be the guy that they threw in the pit but didn't kill me, and put pig blood on my clothing to pretend that my father would think that I would die. I would have died because my jealous brothers were so jealous of me. One was named Ace, one was named Brico. Thank you very much, Ed's World. Yep, you're right, Bruce. Human civilizations have been destroyed. How many times? Who knows? Exactly, man. It's what I say. That's what I say. And I also believe that not anybody is allowed digging anywhere. Why? Because if we dig, we will see. Though you find it odd, you're in a park sometimes and you dig, or you're not digging, you're just seeing something sticking out of the ground. You pull it up and you see like it's a bullet. Honestly, I should bring you guys with me. That would be a nice thing. Bring you guys with me to go look for the bullets from the end of the 1700s, 1800s. We got bullet dates here all over the bullets here. We got American bullets. You'd think it was the 4th of July was here. Why would there be American bullets? And I mean, there's lots going on. Lots going on. When you shine your lights through your eyes and actions, it is literally you quantum entangled light under imposed 3D is in this light vessel, electric light circuit, traveling through it. That's exactly what you're trying to get to. Being in touch with the entire universe. Since what is keeping us alive is the energy that runs the entire universe, there's a way to feel that part of the universe. Some people astral travel. Imagine if your blood was spun with gold and bones of titanium. It's funny you say that. What do I have? Do I still have that old book? There's book. Listen, in the old, way back, they used to do sorcery and magic and spells, and it used to be done with certain stones, certain minerals. China on Earth are the ones that are in charge of the most rarest and precious metals on Earth. What do they do with them? What do people do with mining? Why are they mining on the moon? Are they mining on the moon? We mine on the moon to make, jewelry. We mine for diamonds, opals, a whole bunch of different things, gold, silver. We melt the silver down to make ourselves some shiny jewelry. But is that what everybody uses the minerals for? No. There are certain spells, right? I'm not talking about somebody that's spiritual that has necklaces and crystals and healing crystals. Yeah, that's all awesome. But I'm talking about making a recipe, mixing certain stones together and conjuring up an entity, which is very deep to understand how come that happens. It's because those stones are part of the universe and they were formed in the creation of the universe. And I believe that's how the connection is done. Very hard to understand. It was pretty brief what I said, but I think pretty sure I'm the only one that understood myself, but that sounded a little nuts actually. Does anyone think people with RH blood are descended from a human alien mix? A dumb question. No dumb question. No dumb question. I love those questions, my friend. I think they're the smartest questions. I've just heard that before. I have heard a little bit about that before. It's very concerning. What did I went to get my vaccination book from my mother the other day. I'll be looking some of those things up. Maybe I shouldn't be doing some research on that. See what the hell they've been poisoning me with all my life. That's according to the Sumerian text. We would be considered the Lige. Yes, we were to mine their gold. They left because humans got too noisy. They're on all the stars, eh? All the stars, not all the stars, but many stars have people there that are in contact with Earth. Paul Hellyer says it's people from a star. So if somebody says from a star, now don't forget it, if he says from a star, okay, do you believe me that the reason why Paul Hellyer said they're from a star, it could be because he didn't want to say that it was on the moon? Right? I believe that they're hiding the moon because of that. So, thank you, Carolina, Mary. Some things that were buried from the past were meant to stay buried. You said it. Were meant to stay buried. Dumbasses have dug them up and opened up what bad energy was sealed in it. Bad mojo. That I pretty much believe it. And being a spiritual person that I am, I'm sure you are too. Yeah. Opening the box, letting out demons. Why were those boxes effing buried? Think of it. Maybe somebody opens up a sarcophagus because they're curious to see the treasure inside the dumbasses, but in reality, maybe that was a beast or a very negatively charged individual, sorcerer, whatnot, that was killed and then put in a sarcophagus. And then you open up the sarcophagus and let out the demons and entities. How is the sun reacting going to change the way ghosts and spirits could be seen on Earth? Do you believe that ghosts are seen through a large pocket of energy? I believe that ghosts appear because of energy. If there was no energy source or water, sometimes they come beside taps. They say, why do ghosts sometimes start the taps? Well, it's running water. It's energy. Brass things that are made out of brass also. Things that are made out of brass, lots of conductivity inside the churches, lots of gold and brass there. Forest fires were caused by, oh yeah, I know that, Andrell, definitely. The DWs. Direct energy. Yeah, I'm positive about that. Hello, Bruce. Love your work. Don't listen, people. You mean don't listen to people, or thank you very much, Baymax. Rasheen Equity Smallwood. Good theory. Thank you very much, guys. Skywalker. Felix Charbonneau. Bienvenue. Welcome. Listen to Mike from around where I said, okay. Big caravan of white panel trucks. Those channels were wiped. Lots of things are being wiped. That's for sure. We're all still enslaved. I believe it. The stats. Hey, that was at 2:13. I'm so sorry about that. Imagine we are free or even actually own property. We only imagine we are free or even actually own property. That's right, because you own property that you're not allowed to build on. You need to go to the town. You're going to need to pay money in your house. You're not going to be able to raise your house up to 20 feet. It's going to be raised to 2 feet higher, right? Because they're going to tell you what to do. Exactly. We're even less free now. So truly sad for humanity. That is so very true, the stats. It really is true. And it is sad for humanity. Hello, JT. Yeah, we're pathetic. Ed's World, thank you very much, brother. How come I wasn't seeing all the contributions? Ev Culture, i.e. Petri dish, i.e. experience in 3D. Yeah, listen, man, that's what they're doing. That's like the people that think that they're coming to eat us here, right? They're making us in petri dishes. They don't have to eat us here. That's what I believe they're doing. Yeah, Teresa Be Kind, I love them too. He passed away on the 8th, eh? I don't know if you know. Brandy Phillips. Hello, everyone. Hey, Glenn, thanks for sharing that, bro. Z Giamo then passes away on October 8th during Loins Gate Portal. Yeah, unreal, eh? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Well said. Missy L, couldn't agree with you more, Bruce. Thank you very much. How's it going, Rob? The Simpson. Yes, you're right about that. The Simpsons predict ship to be $1. Hold on. The Simpsons predict ship to be $1 in the crypto market. They have predicted so many truths. Listen, they have. They really have. And that's scary. If Family Guy is doing it, Simpsons are doing it, is because they know, right? Family Guy was Kamala Harris, many other things that they did. Kamala Harris has a missing earring in her speech on Family Guy, and she's wearing a purple dress. So she goes to, excuse me, Biden's inauguration, and yeah, she lost an earring. So it's like, what the hell was that about? Wait a minute. Does that have to do with energy? Are these people predicting what's going to happen or not? But now let me put it in a different way. Oh, damn right, man. Yeah, I hear you on that one. So it's the energy that changes. If Family Guy said something was going to happen with Kamala's earring, I can't stand her. Kamala Harris doing nothing. You see how she neglected at the border? Didn't even go to the border. Didn't care. What was it with her, Kamala Harris? When people asked her, "Have you gone to the border?" Not today. She's nuts. She's loony bin. Why the hell would I go to the border, right? Yeah, The Simpsons predicted a whole bunch of stuff. Thank you very much, Carolina. Had to comment on an Irish doctor's channel, literally in Morse. Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. That's what people have to do. It's ridiculous. I hope that part stops. I hope that stops in life, that they're doing that to us. Well, we're not going to let them do it for long, that's for sure. Lakeside Laura, thank you so much. Adam Burton knows the cause of the lunar wave. Oh, I do too. I believe I do. Maybe not. I have many theories. Anyways, I think it's the sun, just in general. And if not, it's a force field. Could be a whole bunch of things. I love theories. Don't be shy to drop the theory on the video coming up. I'm gonna go post it right now, man. Be able to comment about it if you want. Hollywood teases with truth behind horror or humor. That is a very sad but true thing that you just said there, my friend. Shoe Docker, thank you very much. My German friends, thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Lakeside Laura, hello again. We're getting there, the stats. We're getting there. To sin is to forget. We are here to remember our body is our mind. The lunatic moon is synthetic. That's right. You said it, synthetic. Just like our conscience, con science. They're conning us. We shall expel demons. All diseases are demons. Yeah, and I believe that we're going to win. We are going to win. They're going to hurt us, but they're not going to get every one of us. That's for sure. I love it how often you post, Bruce. All. Thank you so much, Troy. I missed all these amazing comments from everybody. I'm so sorry, everybody. Many places of the mind. Oh, yes. I have many rooms in many places of the mind. Yep. That's the difference between the smart ones and the not so smart ones. Patty is in the house. Bruce Cesal, the interview. Bruce Cesal, interview? Oh, do you mean the interview that's coming up? 1 second, guys. Or you mean the one that I just had with Jean-Claude? Beyond Mystic 3. Just had an interview with Jean-Claude Beyond Mystic 3. Or do you mean Garpan? My video will be seen at a later moment, and you will all be posted. And I will keep you all posted as to when things will go through. And if you're interested at the same time, do check Garpan Ufology out. They give ufology courses also. Real professional young guy that is looking for ufologists. If you know any ufologists with some very incredible captures, well, there's always a possibility to reach them. Please don't reach them with silly captures. If you have some serious, credible captures, you could always go check out garpan.ca if you want. On the right side of garpan.ca, there's post UFO videos or something like that. I think you could also send them some work. If you speak French, it would help. He's a bit more French than English, but he's working on it. And we owe him a thanks because he was able to, he took the time to sit me on a panel with some very, very incredible people that have some amazing theories. I had a chance to listen to a video by Bruce Styles. Just met him. He's a ufologist, Canadian ufologist. Awesome. And I heard him talking about the UFOs being conscious, having a conscience. They can learn things. And sometimes he also said, and I agree with him, and I believe that information can be given to you sometimes by these lights. A light can come down and give you a certain message. And what he was saying that the message were related to maybe something that is occurring here that they want to share with somebody so that they can prepare for what's coming, or to be a middleman and sharing other things with other people. like me, for example, let's say if I was abducted and I started finding out there were things on the moon and I wanted to share that with everybody. Well, maybe if I was getting messages, I would be sharing the messages, and maybe I wouldn't even realize it, but at the same time, their work is being done. Keep bringing out the truth, Bruce, with thank you a lot. Thanks a lot, Floyd, you guys, so much, the stats and everyone. Keep bringing out the truth, Bruce, with your equipment and research. Yes, the truth is spreading. It is, man. Post on your platforms, people. Expand the bacon. Expand the channel. Bacon. Well, I have a neighbor that likes waking up early in the morning. If I was really sarcastic, I'd be out with a kazoo at 3 in the morning, but we'll see how good she'll be this week. I say silly things like that, Floyd. All the neighbors watched it. I'm sure of it. I told all the neighbors that I had a YouTube channel, that I was showing UFOs in the sky over your houses right here in the sky, and I'm getting attention. Yeah, no, they don't care. They don't care. They do not care. Diane, I do have a son, but it's not that moron that was here, though. My son's an adult now. And my son wouldn't be on my channel saying, Daddy, Daddy. He never called me Daddy. It was Dad. Daddy's, that's gay. The double slit experiment proves that objects are only there when they are observed. I love some of these theories. That's like picking up sand, eh? Ever do that? You got dust on the floor. You pick up the dust, and you got to pick up the rest of the dust, and you got to pick up the rest of the dust, and you got to pick up again the rest of the bloody dust, and the rest of it. You can never pick up the dust. You can never pick up all the dust. Brittany has eyes. Thank you so much for being here. Ed's World, thanks for everything, man. My mind is, oh yeah, I got an interview, but nobody will be interested. That's how I'm at that point now, going on an FM radio interview. But I don't tell people about the interviews, darling, because I don't want the trolls to go there. There's somebody trying to crash my interview before I get to it. So I don't really have time to do the interview tomorrow. I'm going to give her a hand to fill in a hole that she has. But to be honest, I got lots of videos to do and lots of research to do. I got to really get started on this research. My mind is labyrinth, and I know my way around it. Damn right, Kai. Peggy Conley, I would call the FBI, Bruce. Yeah, well, that's the problem. I called the FBI of Canada. They don't give a shit about me. None of them do. And being harassed on YouTube, cops aren't interested. You can't do anything, even if they say they're going to kill your kids. They have to come and knock on your door, and that's the truth. So people, going around saying there's going to be lawyers' letters sent to you if you do this and that, it's bullshit. You can't, there's nothing you can do. Very, very hard. I have a channel that's posting my personal address in the community and on his channel and under all his videos, and this F-all that I can do. Very concerning. YouTube, there's no protection. They don't respect their guidelines. They're supposed to respond to me in 48 hours. It's been 3 months. So. Yes, always important to find out who is who first. Always agreed. Yes, Christy Lindsay. What are you ooping? Copywriter law. That's messed up, Bruce. I hope they put that guy in jail for doing that. I do hope they do. I hope they do. That, or maybe he'll get his ass hacked too. But Bruce would have to shut his mouth, right? and not talk about the trolls. That's not going to happen. When somebody attacks you, speak out. Always speak out, even if they try to do stories and scenarios about you. You know, I'm in this till the end. I'm in this till the end. Wow, Peter, thanks, man. Thank you, Bruce, for telling me to turn the exposure down when I'm watching the moon, seeing detail. Oh, yes. Yes, I am on later tonight. Peter, you tried it. Nobody does. And you're going to see a shitload of stuff, man. Thanks so much for trying that. And it's my pleasure to mention it. Dan Phillips, aka Bulldozer. I recognize the channel. Alien disclosure soon. That is a very exciting Dan, first of all, thanks very much. I appreciate that. Thank guys. And Christy and everyone. Peter, if you need any more info, Peter, too, when you're doing tests and stuff like that, man, please do it. On top, you're in the member side. Don't be shy. Drop any question on the video and stuff. And even if you have to really, really, really talk and stuff there, you can come on the stream or we can do a one-on-one, any one of you, member or not. I've told every one of you, and I always have, you want to do a one-on-one talking sometimes. I can't do it with everybody, but someone's stuck or really needs help with something, do not be shy to ask me. Rear naked, choked, and pick his floppy body up and tie him to a cow. You can tie me to a cow? Thanks again, Dan and everybody. It says retracted. Sorry, don't know why it says retracted. I don't know. It says it happens sometimes. Messages are retracted. Usually it should be you that takes it down and it'll say retracted. But if not, I don't know why it does that. It's not me taking it down, Christy, that's for sure. And of course, Christy wrote that at 224. It's 322. Bruce. People coming to your house, Bruce. This is next level. Oh, yeah. It's been a while there. Officiel Bricolateur is still putting up my address. He's putting it up in the where the comments are. And I can't do anything to take these things down. YouTube doesn't help me. I report his channel. I report his comments, and it still does not work. But what he did, and everyone that was with that guy, I documented it, and the police do know exactly what happened, but they're just not interested. Okay, thanks for giving us the names. They're not going to do anything, but I still mentioned it because, of course, it's dangerous. It is total madness what they're doing. Get username of the guy. Have your lawyer contact. Yes, I don't know his name. That's the problem. I do not know his personal name. I know one of the names of the other one, but the other one didn't do I don't have the proof for the other one. I'll get the other one that doesn't have the name though. Username of the guy, have your lawyer contact YouTube with legal complaint, obtain IP address, make police complaint. And that is a process of exactly what you said. You have to get the username of the guy. And I tried. I'm asking people to try to locate it, but again, you can't kill them or break their arms to try to get it. But at one point, somebody is going to maybe see what that leech is doing, Brico, and maybe someone will come out and give me his name, because that's and when I do get his name, I'm not going to leak his address. I'm going to do it legally. I'm going to go to the court. I'm going to go get a lawyer, and the things that he's doing is ridiculous. All that because Bruce has a really good UFO channel. And I say UFO. I get the moon, guys. I do a whole bunch of stuff. I don't just do UFOs, even though it's my passion, my favorite. A great big thank you to each and every one of you. Sun blinkers. Yes, Gregory. Yeah, man. I'm just starting to do some research in it. And apparently there are 3,000 sun blinkers all over the sun at any given moment. Hundreds of megatons of power and energy exerted in a very short period of time. So bursts of energy, and they call them blinkers. So when I see the blinking sun, I always wonder, is it all those blinkers that are activating at the same time from the convex areas? It could be. I don't know what y'all's laws are like up there, but if it were in Florida, I'd dump a lead. How's Florida doing? You guys gonna get any wind? The sun's bad. You'll be getting some wind today or tomorrow. Probably a hurricane in 2 or 3 days for you guys. I hope not. Hey, Benjamin, thank you very much from Alberta. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I missed a lot. I know it. Cindy, thank you. 232. It's 325. Hello, Cindy. I am going to have to get off because I want to go get that video up for you all. 60s novel, Bigfoot from Outer Space. Way back, imagine. We love you. Love you more, the stats. Can't thank you guys and gals enough for everything. Oh, we have Julie, Floyd, and Julie stats. Yes, absolutely. And I really appreciate it, you guys, for the ongoing support you give the channel. Have you seen them? I'd love to go visit somewhere that has them. I'm a firm believer. If you're talking about the Bigfoot or Big Feet or Bigfoot, I believe in them too. Definitely believe in them too. And in Canada, there are lots. Because when you go out in the woods, there's a lot of it. Ever see a guy almost shit in his tent? A moose, okay? Not a deer. A moose went by, and it was dark when we got there. It went by my tent. It was dark when we set up. 3 guys, way back. A whole bunch of girls on one side of the island because it was an island. And the guys and the girls mingling, checking out, and laughing, and doing whatever. 17, 18 years old, 18 or 19. I don't remember how old I was, but probably 19, 20. Went in a tent at night, alone. And I started falling asleep. The night was done. We had a good fire and everything. And in the middle of the night, bang, 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 bang was coming towards the tent. And I could hear the dirt jumping on the ground, like shaking, bang, bang, bang. And then I hear this freaking breathe. I was flipping out. No way in hell was I going to open the tent. And I said, I'm in the freaking tent. I'm dead. I can't do anything. I'm stuck here. Guys, I said, I remember saying guys. When I said guys, I heard that again, the breathing. It was a moose. I remember opening it up at one point real slowly. And I swear, when I was opening up the tent there, I was like this. I was trying to go touch the zipper. I was friggin' petrified. I had no idea what it was. I thought it was a bear. Didn't know the noises, right? I was sure. I said, there's a bloody bear outside of my tent. And here I had the chips and toothpaste and everything, all the food in the tent. And then I said, oh my God, I wanted to throw it out. No, it was a moose that went by. But no, why am I sharing that story? I have no idea. But I thought it was at one point. I said, geez, what if it's a Bigfoot or something? Deep enough in the woods too, but it wasn't. It was a moose. And you know where Bruce the moose, the dumbass, put his tent? Well, the only little bit of shade that I had there, it was an apple tree, which, by the way, a few fell at night, scared the hell out of me. I was under an apple tree. So the moose couldn't get to the tree because my tent was there. So he was leaning on my tent to go get the apple. And every time he'd lean on the tent, his friggin' hair, you'd hear rubbing on my tent. I thought, oh my God. That was scary. The guys watched it the whole time and were like, oh, we're all right. Then they heard me at one point. Guys, what's outside of the tent? Oh, it's a moose. Oh, okay. A moose? Yeah, a big moose. Long legs. Crossed the river afterwards, so I got a chance to be close to nature, but it scared the hell out of me. Hey, guys. Thanks for being here. I am going to get going. What are trolls? I'm new. I have no idea, Cody. I have no idea what trolls are. M. Carl, what's going on, Bruce? Crazy here, smashing social media with bumbling Biden info. Have a great weekend. You too, man. Yeah, it's crazy out there. Chop it up. Great work, Seattle, Washington. Thank you very much. Hey, Gilles Tremblay. Je vais y être parfait. Puis oui, j'ai le live demain, mes amis français. Même heure que d'habitude. Puis on va faire un bon stream aussi. Puis je vais vous mettre une vidéo avant qu'on arrive là. Puis demain, les commentaires. Merci, Gilles. Hey, j'ai capté une nouvelle région de taches solaires. Je vais partager ça avec vous autres. Gilles Tremblay sur la chaîne Avenue Québec Astronomie ce soir. Ça va être demain matin pour vous autres, je crois. Timothy, welcome. Maybe I can sneak some good edibles in their coffee and then get them happy enough to move the scope. Well, that sounded like a good conversation. Yeah, Peggy. They're currently working on technology to benefit humanity on the moon. Yes, connecting Wi-Fi, setting up roads. There'll be everything, the whole kit and caboodle. Small area to even set up restaurants and everything. It's coming. The humans are working there right now. There are people already up there, probably like somebody said before, breakaway civilization, either German, Russian, US, who knows? I do believe it, though. Definitely believe it. So I'm going to go get that video up for you all, and then I'm going to show the lightning phenomena. And well, since the lightning phenomena was really short, I'll even get up on the members for you all if you want a sneak peek. I'm going to start doing that a lot more now. A little part sometimes when I got them before I even put it in the video, I can get them up to show you all. And lots of new coming here to the channel for sure. We got lots of ideas. Of course, the channel is continuing to be hacked, so it was upsetting, and it still is. And I don't know how long I'll last up here, but please come back all the time. Continue supporting. Thanks, Big Mike. Continue supporting the channel, please, by coming back and watching the channel. I'm doing good, Cody. I'm outside. I am busy as heck, getting a whole bunch of stuff in the sky too. All kinds of creatures living in the world, visible and invisible. I absolutely agree with you, Diane Moore. And again, as always, Diane, thank you so much for being a member. I love you for it. Yeah, you said it. You go camping in the woods if you want to see Bigfoots. Morning, sleepyhead. Thanks, Timothy. A native say, Save. It's in the name, not Bigfoot. Yep. Yeah, the real name, actually. Yeah. Save or Sabe. Yeah, I think so. You're absolutely right about that. Absolutely right about that. Yesterday, guys, I started a video yesterday in Russian. And boy, I was tired. I got through about half of the video, and I just couldn't learn anymore. I'm learning at the same time as I'm doing these bloody videos, you know. The Spanish channel, you guys, the Spanish channel is up to, I don't know how much now, 615, something like that. It's on its way to 700. So if you know any Spanish people, thank you, Dana Shriver, for sharing all my links. Yes, members, you can become a member, you can become a patron, you can be helping so many ways. If you're here watching the video, you're definitely helping, like you all do, coming back each and every week. I appreciate it. The Sumerians, know about them too. Hey, I missed a lot of you guys, what you said. I'm sorry about that, guys. Sumerians called the Anunnaki fluent ships. That's what they said. Yeah, they are the same entities in Greek myths and Indians. That's true. Knowledge 2020. Thanks for sharing that, man. Which, by the way, you shared a while ago, an hour ago. I'm sorry, guys. Liquid like animal blood. Yeah, the good stuff. So intrigued with everything. My pleasure, Timothy. So I guess I better get off if you guys want a video. If not, you should be sitting and waiting for the video. Leslie Brown, everybody, thank you. Thanks for the generous contributions from Dana Shive all the way to Ed's World, Dennis the Menace, and everyone who contributed. Thank you so much. Mr. Peter Brenton, or is it Brent? I want to say that right. I appreciate it, you guys. Ed's World, everybody. Floyd, the stats. Thank you very much for being here. Darla, Diane, UFO Watcher, hello to you. Knowledge 2020, thanks, man. Yeah, like Marilyn Manson. I think the live is actually happening right now. Could be. If you ever get a chance to go to BC, Canada, if that's too far, the forest in upstate New York state is good. Yeah, I've heard pretty creepy things are going to happen in even those forests, guys. Here it's, yeah, forests are crazy around here too. Gamecock Mike is in the house, just getting off, everybody. Saturn? Harry Settle. It always pisses me off not being able to have answered all the comments. I get really disappointed. You said it, man. Peltians use, yes, the Greys are the workers. That's what I believe. They are the ones doing the work. Him. Hi, Marcus. Free. Thanks for everything, my friend. Hey, I'm Marcus Free. Thank you. So I'll talk to you all very, very soon, guys. Can I say that Cindy Lou, who has an awesome YouTube channel too? You can definitely say that, Darren S. And I so definitely appreciate that. We have a lot of fun on Cindy Lou Who's channel. She live streams on Wednesdays, if you want to go check her out. If I'm not mistaken, it would be 5 o'clock Montreal time. I don't know what her time is. For me, it's 5 o'clock. So Wednesdays, she goes and she live streams, and we all gather there. Everybody, Darla, Dana Shiver, Darren, and a whole bunch of other people. Lots of people that come here also go over there, and I thank you all for it so much. So you can go and encourage her when she does a stream on Friday, and or when she puts up her videos. She posts every day, posts often, more often than me. Through vampires, because a clan killed Abel and was cursed by God. Yeah, these are the most interesting stories in the world. I'm really into them. And you don't have to be a Satanist to look up what Satanism is and to find out exactly what the good and the bad societies are still doing and were doing back in the days, for sure. Thank you very much, Nato. Nato McNato popping in real quick to say hi and to wish you a happy galactic New Year. Thank you very much. That was yesterday. Oh, really? Saw a shooting star last night and a white object traveling quickly that then disappeared. I saw a shooting UFO or star yesterday. It was absolutely incredible. It was definitely a meteor that come into Earth's atmosphere. Scariest thing I had ever seen, I think. I love you lots, my friends, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. And I'm sure some of you are so sick and tired of listening to me, but it was always so interesting. And when we come back tonight, we'll stay on for a couple more hours to talk about a whole bunch of other things and what I'm going to get up in the video right now. So I'm going to get up the Genesis Sunspot, which is AR 28 60. And I'll be showing also AR 2859, but this 2860 is the new region sunspot. It's 70,000 kilometers in length between two giant planet-sized fires on the moon, on the sun. And that's what we're going to go see right after that. Yeah, man. Do you mean in your house, Floyd, or in general in the town? Like me, there, the paranormal activity I've always had at my home, and now it's just haywire this week. Remember that little fire that was in the house the other day that was flying around? The ghost or whatever the hell the entity? Well, it's back, and I've seen it again. My mother wasn't too happy the other day when I called her to tell her I'm watching that fire thing again. She goes, "Oh, what the hell? Go out and go for a walk, get some air, fresh air." They have been here for a very long time, Bruce, says Peggy. Yeah, for sure. I know that. They've always been here. They rule, and they're outside too. They're always expanding. Always, always, always outside. Pete 2.0, hello to you. Talk to you all very soon, everybody. Love you all for the ongoing support. And I try hard to answer all your questions, but I can't always do it. Check out White Wolf role-playing games. Good fun. Such good love. Will do. UFO Watcher. Bye, everyone. Thanks a lot. Kyle, just back from getting out of the smoke in Renew. I'll talk to you all tonight, guys. Love you all. Thank you very much. Thanks for the support, guys. Bye-bye.